I met Jim Cameron in 1980. He was art directing a picture called Galaxy of Terror, which I think that was the name it was released under. It was called The Quest at the time. I met him through a friend of mine. He said, have you had any experience? I said, yes, I'd worked on Roger Corman films in the past as a set dresser. And he said, well, can you start right now? Yeah, I guess. He goes, well, see that guy, go over there and start painting that wall. And I got to know him. I was on the night crew, and he was around. He seemed like he was around all the time, and he'd be helping us put stuff together. And we were making spaceships out of everything from industrial dishwashing racks to Winnebago parts and such. And I got to know him. I'd made a few little films on the side. At the time, I'd made a little film called Fish Heads that he really liked. And he started telling me about this script that he'd been writing and a story he'd been working on called The Terminator. And I was like, wow, Jim, that sounds like a pretty neat movie. And so we went our separate ways after that, and I didn't really hear from him for about 2 years. And I got kind of my first break in an A movie, which was a small supporting role in a movie called The Lords of Discipline. And that's where I met Michael Biehn and Rick Rossovich. And a few months later, I was back in Los Angeles. I got a call from Jim. Terminator was being geared up. Him and Gail Ann Hurd were producing it and getting ready to make it. And he wanted to see the cinematographer of Lords of Discipline's work, Brian Tufano. So he came to, I got him into an early screening at Paramount. And among other things, I introduced him to Michael Biehn and Rick Rossovich, who were both, as you know, in Terminator. I saw Jim at LAX. I was going on Christmas. This must have been, I guess about 1984. I just finished Weird Science, and I was on my way to see my girlfriend's and her family. And I saw Jim handing this parcel off at the airport, and I said, Jim, what's going on? And he said, I've been hired to write and direct Aliens, the sequel to Alien. And I was like, God, man, that's fantastic. And I said, hey, you got to write me a part in it, that kind of thing.